It is the first of the long-awaited Christmas blockbusters out of the gate, even though it's the second in the series. If you have plans to see the #1 movie in the country, our Matt Perrone has a review of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. I don't know how to say it. It's today's Monday Musings. He'll tell you.
Well, it's Monday again, and in case you haven't been paying attention, a monster of a movie came out this weekend. I was really looking forward to seeing this, and as I approached the ticket window, I was all full of excitement, just awaiting the wonders I was about to behold. From the extravagant scenery and cinematography, to the strange yet beautiful foreign dialects, to the battles between good and evil, all wrapped up with a subtle yet brilliant sense of humor. But as I got to the window, the girl told me that Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas was sold out. So, here's my take on The Hobbit. The second film in the Hobbit trilogy begins pretty much where the first one leaves off. Our band of dwarves, along with Bilbo Baggins and Gandalf, are still fleeing the band of orcs they narrowly escaped from at the close of the first film, on their way to reclaim their home back from the dragon Smaug. With a little bit of aid, they arrive at Mirkwood Forest, where Gandalf is summoned away and the group must continue on without him. From here, the group has to deal with one hardship after another, from the diseased forest clouding their minds and creating mass confusion, to being captured by killer spiders for consumption. From being imprisoned by the wood elves to their daring escape being hampered by an ambushing orc pack that was lying in wait. Luckily, all the while being aided by the mysterious ring that Bilbo acquired in the last film. Finally, through all the trials and tribulations, the gang arrives at the mountain containing their old home and its usurping dragon. What follows is a game of cat and mouse that gives insight to the true nature of our characters and completely sets the premise for the concluding movie of the trilogy to be released next year. There is a side plot of the movie going on with Gandalf that completely plays to the future Lord of the Rings movies, meaning yes, you actually get to see Sauron. Plus, we get Orlando Bloom reprising his role as Legolas, so everyone wins with that one. All right, I feel that I'm repeating myself from my last movie review, but I have to stress this is the middle film of a trilogy, meaning it is completely used to set up the next film. But in all fairness, this film has a lot more action than many middle films of trilogies. Our heroes have to face everything from orcs to spiders to elves to rapids to men to dragons, basically everything but TS warriors. There's been a lot of criticism that this film contains many aspects that weren't in the book. Well, when Tolkien wrote The Hobbit, he had not yet written the Lord of the Rings trilogy, whereas Peter Jackson has already directed the Lord of the Rings trilogy, so he's able to incorporate characters that fans love and create ties that didn't exist when the books were written. If I have any criticism, it's just that the movie could have been cut in half if they had just taken the eagles from the first film and gotten them to fly them all the way to the mountain. But where's the fun in that? This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Andy, back to you.
Or they could have had the eagles fly Frodo all the way from the Shire to Mount Doom.
Yes,
and that would have saved just a lot of stress for everybody. Good movies, though. I love them. Still to come, a final check of weather. Stay with us.